What if an entire civilization vanished without a trace? This is not a tale spun from the threads of a science fiction novel, but a real, palpable historical mystery. A mystery that pulls us back into the depths of time, to a world that thrived, blossomed, and then seemingly without reason, faded into oblivion. We are speaking, dear listeners, of the story of the Anasazi. This isn't just another tale. This is an account of an ancient Native American culture that thrived once upon a time in the Four Corners region of the United States. Sit back and let us transport you back to the 12th century BC, a time when civilizations were taking root across the globe. Among these, the Anasazi emerged, not as a fledgling culture but as a formidable civilization establishing complex communities. Their society was not only established, but it was thriving. They demonstrated an impressive grasp of celestial sciences that would have been commendable even in today's world. The society they constructed was far from primitive or crude. In fact, it was a testament to their creativity, intelligence, and the indomitable human spirit. They designed various types of structures, each one more fascinating than the last. From pit houses that sheltered them from the elements to pueblos where communities lived, worked, and celebrated together. They even constructed magnificent cliff dwellings that still stand centuries later, as an enduring testament to their architectural prowess. Their unique pottery styles were another testament to their creative genius. Every piece of pottery, every rock art, including intricate petroglyphs and pictographs, are still marveled at today. Each piece of artifact, each shard of pottery tells a story of a time that was and of people who were. Their art was not just an expression of their creative spirit, it was their voice echoing down the corridors of time. Their homeland was not a small patch of land, but a vast expanse stretching from central New Mexico to southern Nevada. This land was diverse in its terrain and rich in its resources. However, it was not without its challenges. The Anasazi were witnesses to the harsh reality of nature's wrath. They faced issues such as droughts and erosion, yet they did not bow down to adversity, they adapted. They displayed a level of ingenuity that was far ahead of their time. They learned to harness the power of nature, to utilize snowmelt for their water sources. This showed not just their adaptability but also their resilience and innovative spirit. It showed a people who were not defeated by adversity but used it as an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to thrive. The Anasazi were not just inhabitants of the land, they were children of the earth who understood its rhythms. They embraced its gifts and navigated its challenges with a spirit that is truly inspiring. So, dear listeners, as we delve into the story of this lost civilization, let us remember their spirit, their resilience, and their indomitable will. What if an entire civilization vanished without a trace? This is not a tale from a science fiction novel, but a real historical mystery, the story of the Anasazi. They learned to utilize snowmelt for their water sources, showing their ingenuity and resilience. Despite their resourcefulness, the Anasazi civilization began to wane around the 14th century. This was a civilization deeply rooted in their cultural practices and traditions. Throughout their existence, they were known for their superior engineering skills, which could be seen in their intricate cliff dwellings and multifaceted irrigation systems. During this period, one of the striking changes was observed in their pottery styles. The Anasazi were skilled potters, creating magnificent pieces of practical yet artistic pottery. From simple, functional, everyday pots to elaborate ceremonial vessels, their pottery was a reflection of their society and beliefs. Historically, their pottery was decorated with geometric patterns and earthy tones. However, around the 14th century, a significant shift was noted in their pottery styles. Their pottery started to reflect bright colors, possibly indicating regional alliances. This was a major departure from their usual style, and it sparked interest among historians and archaeologists. It was considered that these changes were not just aesthetic innovations, but may also have been signs of social and cultural shifts within the Anasazi community. It was likely that these shifts were prompted by various factors. Some historians believe that these changes were a response to environmental changes, while others argue that they were reflective of evolving political structures and power dynamics. Regardless of the cause, these changes in their pottery styles marked a turning point in Anasazi history. Then, quite abruptly, the Anasazi disappeared. This sudden disappearance left behind a ghost town, a place where once a thriving civilization existed. Their towns, once bustling with life and activity, were reduced to abandoned structures and silent kivas where communal ceremonies were once held. The eerie silence that replaced the sounds of a vibrant society was a stark reminder of their sudden departure. Their disappearance has been one of the enduring mysteries of history, sparking countless theories and debates. Some suggest they fell victim to drought, unable to adapt and survive. Others theorize they were forced to migrate due to social and political pressures. Some even proposed that the Anasazi civilization was wiped out by diseases brought by foreign invaders. Some believe internal conflict or warfare led to their downfall. Despite the many theories, the truth behind their disappearance remains elusive. The Anasazi, with their rich cultural history and remarkable accomplishments, continue to intrigue historians, archaeologists, and researchers alike. They stand as a testament to the resilience, creativity, and adaptability of human societies, and their story continues to captivate us, a mystery waiting to be unraveled. In this exploration of the Anasazi, we have journeyed through their emergence in the 12th century BC, a time of great upheaval and change. We've delved into the origins of their society, tracing their roots back to a time when the world was vastly different from the one we know today. Their culture is a fascinating mix of innovation and tradition, a reflection of their capacity for survival and adaptation. We've seen the fruits of their labor, the monumental achievements in architecture that still stand today, and their artistic triumphs in pottery and murals full of color and life. Their buildings, with their intricate designs and meticulous planning, stand as a testament to the Anasazi's advanced knowledge and skill in construction. Their artistic endeavors, meanwhile, reveal a culture rich in symbolism and spirituality, a culture that revered the world around it and expressed its beliefs through vibrant and evocative imagery. We've examined their adaptations to the harsh conditions of their homeland, a landscape as beautiful as it is unforgiving. The Anasazi were not just survivors, but also innovators, developing agricultural techniques and survival strategies that allowed them to thrive in an environment many would find inhospitable. Their ability to adapt and evolve is an inspiring testament to their resilience and ingenuity. We've also explored the changes that occurred within their society around the 14th century, a period of intense social and cultural transformation. We have the theories that attempt to explain these shifts, from climatic changes to internal conflict, weaving a complex and intriguing narrative of a society in flux. We have pondered upon the mystery of their disappearance, a puzzle that has captivated historians and archaeologists for centuries. Numerous theories have been proposed, from drought and disease to war and migration. Each theory paints a different picture of the Anasazi's final days, another layer to the rich tapestry of their history. The story of the Anasazi is a testament to the impermanence of civilizations, no matter how advanced or resilient. It's a poignant reminder of the transient nature of human existence, of the constant ebb and flow of civilizations. We are reminded that cultures rise and fall, leaving behind remnants that help us piece their stories. It's an exploration of the cyclical nature of history and the traces left behind by societies long gone. The Anasazi may have disappeared, but their legacy lives on, etched in the stone dwellings and pottery shards they left behind. Their story, pieced together from fragments of their past, continues to enlighten and fascinate us. It's a tale of survival and resilience, creativity and innovation, change and adaptation, a tale that transcends time and continues to resonate today.